Why don't we get into SMSF? Because most of my clients actually probably have a very limited understanding of what a SMSF is. So today we're going to go over a few different situations. I've got in my notes here SMSF for normies, so we'll have a bit of a chat on that. And then we'll get into some more advanced stuff on SMSF, which people really are kind of in the weeds about. And hopefully we can unwind them today. How do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Yeah, we get a lot of inquiry about SMSF just from everybody. There could be mums and dads with a couple of with some money in their own super account, and that's usually from an employer. If say it's mum and dad and they're employed, that kind of a situation, or a couple and they're employed, and so they've got their business or their company paying into their superannuation fund. There's no reason that you can't have a superannuation fund of your own, so a self-managed super fund. There's a bit of legal work to go with that to set up a superannuation fund, and there's some cost that goes with that. And then that super fund has a bank account. You can roll your funds in from where your employer is paying your super into. You can roll it from there into your self-managed super fund, and then you can do whatever you like with it. Sorry, there are rules. You can purchase things inside of there which are assets which will appreciate. One of those is property. Property can be purchased inside of the self-managed super fund. Some people have enough that they could just purchase property outright, but why wouldn't you leverage that and have somewhere between 70 and 80% borrowed against that property to then you've got the rent on the property, you've got your SGC, which is what your employer is paying you. That's called the super guarantee contribution. And then, that can help you purchase a property inside of there. One of the great advantages of that is that people often purchase their home and then maybe later in life they get some equity in the home, they've paid it down a bit, the market's risen a bit, and then they might start to think about investment properties. We get people a lot who have run out of borrowing capacity after they've bought their home and a couple of investment properties. And then they start to think, oh, well, what could we do now? The great advantage of superannuation, a self-managed superannuation fund, is that it's separate. So if you can think about your world outside the SMSF is the home and any investment properties, any liabilities, anything like that. That's your world out there. But your world inside the SMSF is just made up of what your company is paying into your superannuation fund. So you're 10.5% right now, and any rent off any properties inside of there. And if you had investments that were paying dividends or anything, that can all be taken into account as well. G'day, and thanks for watching my conversation with my great mate, Will Bell, on self-managed super funds. If you've got any further questions or would like to understand how self-managed super funds might work for you, please contact us on the details at the end of this video. Thanks very much. Bye.